Well, guys, the old tried and true mill is out, and can't wait to get it on the stand and take a look and see what it looks like internally after 4 years of abuse. I did do a live feed when I was doing the removal, but it didn't seem like a lot of interest, so I kind of said screw it. The new cherry picker came in handy, very much so. Enjoying a beer. But the engine's in, all the bell housing bolts are tight, motor mounts are tight. I make notes on the windshield with markers, so I got to check true TDC on the balancer because we know it's off. And when I painted it, I painted over my marks, so I just have to check it again and make sure that where true TDC is where it's at on the balancer, because I believe that balancer was off by a couple of degrees from the get-go, and I have to mark it with like a hand hacksaw. So that's kind of it. Tonight was just about getting the engine in. Tomorrow we're going to start buttoning it up, and that process is a little bit slower. But the goal is to have the car kind of buttoned up by the end of the weekend, put some street miles on it, and we're going to get right to the track. We're see what it does. The difference between this engine and that engine is this has a dual plane RPM intake, and this has big block heads. The compression is about the same. The camshaft is almost similar. So we're going to see what it does. I'm not expecting to go any faster, to be honest with you. This is just kind of, I put this together as a backup motor. It just turned out to be very similar with the components that I ended up with. So, yeah. We kind of got a mess, got the hood off, got my parts everywhere, but I know where everything's at and where everything goes. And we're all set to go. Can't wait to get it out to the track, and hopefully it's good. I mean, we got plenty of runtime on this engine on the run stand, and we figured out issues. If you guys have been following this engine along, you guys know we had that oil pump issue with the bypass, and we fixed that, and a lot of little things. But at the end of the day, hopefully it'll be a nice little runner. Just hold us over, have some fun with it. I still plan on freshening that up over the winter, and I plan on a few upgrades. But man, just look at how 4 years of abuse look. It ain't pretty. But let me see if we could still make it out. My buddy scribed these when he did them, and he ported the heads, did the valve job, and we're going to go to bigger valves, 207s, 173 exhaust, just about as big as you can fit in the heads for this configuration, the combustion chamber, I believe. And so it's going to get some upgrades. So it should be a hell of an engine once it's done, but we'll see what money allows. We're going to accumulate parts first and then worry about machine shop services later. And we still don't know what it's going to look like internally once I take it apart. My mind might change. So we'll see. But it's exciting. There's components to switch over, like the valve covers. I'm going to put my Morosos. I got my flow cooler water pump I got to put on there. There's still things to do, but you know what? Got a lot done in one night and like 3 hours of work, and that's it. So follow along, and hopefully in about a week and a half we'll be hitting the track. If everything's good, the most important thing is to get this thing up on the lift and get the engine diaper on. I've been very I ran an engine diaper on the last engine, and I have to, just be safe. We beat these things up, and we're using 40, 50-year-old components still. I mean, this still has stock rods, a stock crank. This engine does also have the Speed Pros as compared to that one where it's got probe 3cc pistons with a tighter ring pack and thinner rings. So, it's kind of, it's not an apples to apples, but we are comparing some components here and in their capabilities. So this is where it'll get interesting. But you know what? The car ran an 1149 with that engine on its last time out. So this engine has been very, very good, solid, and hopefully what we find inside is good, but it is time for a freshen up on that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed not only following the car and all of its racing endeavors and everything that I've done, but, hopefully it gives you guys some proof that the small block Olds is a very viable mill to make power with, because everybody's, wants to tug their nuts and say, there's no replacement for displacement, but you ain't going to spin a 455 Olds to 7,000 on stock rods and a stock crank and make it live. This thing did. Or, well, not this one, but that one. So, either way, I just wanted to let you guys go with that. It's Thursday. Tomorrow night, we're going to be buttoning stuff up, putting on as much as I can, and hopefully fire it up and drive it around the block by the end of the week. Or end of the weekend. Saturday I have to seal coat the driveway, so Saturday my driveway is going to be dead. I'm not going to be able to pull out, but it gives me time to get some stuff done here. So we'll let you guys go. Share, like, subscribe, hit the like button, follow me on Instagram as Copper Cutlass. We'll let you guys go.